election no na obi a hwe ani mu se be peaceful the Ghana Police Service ede be ma be 5,000 plus na ekọ akwatia enra nyankopon adaroma by election no aba na wieye NDC na awene nsem bebre na epiepie wo mu na no pay menim said ye wo adwene eyo e bedi san komo no ofakora sapon atena se na other issues nso ho no a waboaboa no na wotwemu ni nyina ebra no woni e eba be che opani akwaba
ya akronto
na ho te say
say dem ho nye
ade
say dey siastika eyame no
ya say em say jama na no ye di ho komo na akonya ne no
say dey si yame na nya de ketwa
siastika
eya
ebinye wa unje de hu yare ko
hu yare kro ye nya ye ti say no say ye nya enko ye nya ye nyinko the middle ages near him there. Etimiko. About 6 weeks. Achakura bia 12 weeks. Now
also with your society how we in China.
Ninja Number 9 maha. You say I saw maha and I saw me toes.
Yeah.
And I have me side how.
Yeah.
The transit chassis here, me sorry, cry no. Just say me exercise. We are no Abraham mo akonantika. See ask him. Yeah, sure. Martini dia, yare Martini dia nkrofo so atini dia o. Oh, that was about then start here then nkrofo bi advert what TV super. One na introduce you at the crowd before that crowd na me tini di crowd. Until I me who was advert as well. Na me tea sias to carry the crowd. But you say there say
and no better.
And my better. A very part of my life. This is a function, no. I didn't hear me pa our minko.
Yeah.
We say and they say say baby said in any other station be coming.
Mo that's a power station by one year and over the years. Now me can say oh ha na aba oh ha na what say yo ya ana bibi na ekonya ne no
se wo se ba na se wo tena ho na ekwa ebeko saa bia wo soro na nti ya na ba
okay eba on away oni beba ho so na ba
ene bi nso a obetra ho ebe ya wo ya saa wo dampamu a ebe ya wo ya saa enkoda eno saa na se fa painkiller bi anye saa asem na to
it me yo ya ma painkiller nyina bem
asem na ka ye bopane
wow
ye bopane under anesthesia for babia 6 months said the pain number Ghana how mu be is about 6,000 cedis a shot
hey
so what has here the
6,000 cedis
yes it binim ko ya 3 months na sa bad next also akobobi a so Bobio. That's the only way I will be done here.
This is a problem. On my no to me. Yeah, natural medicine. There's no way. But it's like I say 6,000.
Oh, and you try you have about 4 times a year. So corner say 3 months na. I say about 6 months. So who stay out of pain. But it be no bar. It be 3 months. It be 2 months. Na pain na saba. The bar is so strong, you say, as so corner sakobo. Dubeko.
I need to read more about it.
Dubek green say, 6,000 and say, Bema me what to me there. So what I say, Bitia. Omi no Ghana ha. I mean, hospital ko focus on baby ama. Dr. Dujafi.
O fa se Felix Mante o so aba besra.
Eh.
Felix Mante so aba besra. O fa yan ku ani.
Ah, na san ba start here na. Yen ya Captain Koda.
Yes.
We there.
Yeah, wa hwere ni nua pani ho.
Ni nua pani na wo hwe na omo akasa ntafo.
Ah, omo sepa.
Almost papa. Do you 1 week? Saturday.
Oh, okay.
St. Martin's Depot.
Depot is dance man.
Oh, dance man. Yeah. I don't for a bit me about Abidjan or Sremoara. Saturday, free bear and a pa echo. On veteran up to about 5 o'clock. Do beat me a coin any time. No, I could chow mona waba. Now, if you want to. I'm improve we are sifa. Say on Maria.
I don't have a
toilet roll back across here toilet roll.
Sir,
I tell you.
I don't have a
oko toilet we here toilet roll
na China for the bibia ba no
broni wo you should adwen o
otna so ana a flash
we ya na wo mi aso ade so na fra clean ho nyina
asa a wipe ho nyina ma
I'll clean her fire, put a strong shower. So I say, pa. I wash it or we are not what washing a no sorry now.
I will pay the atana.
We are going to Japan for a year.
Okay.
What are Chinese?
Okay. You want to say issue for no there. Yeah, can be kakra wa kwatia by election. Now expectation any sense MPP between are winning.
Well, see, by elections traditionally a government in power no a win more
or advantage
our government in opposition. Especially when the seat is a little bit swinging. Okay. The most serious by-election, right? We knew say 96 year by-election, and I only say since 92, since the Fourth Republic, every parliamentary session be a MPP woo.
Yes.
What would you say? Every parliamentary session.
There's no a session of 4 years.
Yeah, MPP woo that. And you don't know where it is going to come from. But all of a sudden, some MP will die in Parliament. And it doesn't happen, and two of you are more in age, you know, like I say, Obia, more 17, 18, or more, Koda.
You are no age, you know, if I am almost sure who you. Don't say youth, no, Bebuntino, or Qua Obey, offense up
who's out on the so, and primaries, by-elections there, the sitting government at a win. Example, in 2000, first time, there were, I say 6, but we say 7. I cannot remember the 7. But these by-elections, we MPP won all of them. All of them.
Now, I'm in Few West, Upper Denchra. I mean, Few West was 2003. Upper Denchra was 2004. Navrongo Central 2003. Gomwa East 2003. Bimbela 2002. Kumawu Ubekaya no fire Bambesia na Nipana 9 2002. And a Williamson so 2003 was 7.
7. Ya winning dinara.
Mampeni ko 4 breast mo winning
nina. So, in the by-election during the member de yana and once a ban for a banny, that's a swing seater. You stand a chance of losing that by election.
So
oppositioner. Sorry, you stand a chance of losing that by election. And you, I may not and surprise me, Papa. So what I say. But I did back one, me who I social media be an a crash be a casa din.
Say ni pa no mo.
There be no on the side of MPP. Say omuhia kodua omuhia na na bi ena omuhia ayi na omba be kire omu die ntia so atiase omu de sa candidate we buy I don't me ped your kind of grant maybe ensema repeat here bia na nkofo pie ntia so atiase and they very good crap but it's on social media. So
kasa no ya dos
say asemwa crash ne kai no say eye no kra. So as I say, America for free be the shape of things to come. Let's just say after 31st January, worse things will happen.
Explain,
yes.
After 31st January, be presidential candidate,
be presidential candidate. So as I say, what are some more candidate in Ghana and yes, I support no that. Now, we are going forward, so. Obi benya sa support ni bio enti me between sa support no ho so at here let's say we end up losing election and this state to in this state party back to this stage now because the support was so great say you may feel you may lose power cry inisa party no etimi said there
and then
ediri maybe political scientists and be normal explain actually ones are etisa
now that's a political science lecturer on to me in political experience than who our womb over the years.
Well, say one more ya no me the book long kakrafa. So I
agree.
If you are theories be hard nobody explain am I because when tiasie some me na na kufuwa come to wa I will not be happy. I will never be happy until this party gets out from the ground. Because under my leadership, with that kind of support, there's a party that confirms, will you be happy?
My young quiet China history from Red Dubois time, support and all. And Yama Hodo Amwaye, Congresses Ahodo Amwako, leaders Amwayi Omu. Yana support no between what percentage and what percentage. I started doing another so at my case.
Well, they were marginal.
Okay.
They were marginal. Obia no how we are overwhelming 70% of crowd before akufo-addo.
But no, already do I to me I'm fine winning election. Before the winning election.
Okay. After 92, no. Many supporters and per se Congress. At all. Led by Makutufo and the Don Koffo, those days was the limelight. Now, among per se Congress at all. One reason is yeah, MPP for as far as we are concerned, a Dubois president.
Sasana Moka say stolen verdict.
Right.
And once I get the friend in some media, it means all winning.
And it means all winning.
He's more president.
Yeah, president. No. So I did. They say our president there. I didn't know Kotono Swaba. That was the argument.
None of sound.
Well,
looking at the atmosphere and
well, it was sound. Okay. It was sound. But that time after the Niyati party no fufro. So I said, didn't Dubois only the strength to say the support na akufo-addo enyaye. So I now in only 50% of crowd. It was kind of to
okay. Then comes President Kufuor.
Then comes President Kufuor. President Kufuor too didn't have that much support. In 90, when they base everything on akufo-addo's 95% no nyaye. What you say? Kufuor won in 96. So what you say? But sometimes you usually pay 2,400, 2,300. But then also, that the difference wasn't that much. Mean to me, but I don't think it was even 70%.
Okay.
It wasn't. Judge Mensah came in about 3 weeks to the election, and he came third.
Banjidada, how could just win Santo? Judge Mensah.
No, that was 2020 election.
Okay.
That was 2020 election.
2000
election. Yeah. Okay, 96 is the other bunch that I am by.
Well, I couldn't have offending you about who could come to fast. Now, I was catching it.
Yes. Then comes 98 after 2006. Okay. And now I'm saying, now, Omon Pese, a election. Performing Pese, I do buy them Pese election. So I said, there was no rush saying election in them.
Maybe between President Kufuor a time election am we judgments about 10. Na acrimony or na ntawantawa di
ntawantawa bi any. At that time the ntawantawa bi any.
Is it not because it said no mo nyina ye PS I want the part na bent no.
Banti such as omo nyina na omo ye Mam said the old guys.
Yes. I mean, you know, the party neighbor.
Right.
And in a way, no, I'm not
right.
Okay.
So there was no idea. And then before that, so they did something I am very, very critical.
Cause
very critical. Not ND, MPP, any UNC creation. in 1979. So when they formed the party, they all unanimously agreed, say, NDs, MPP, and UNC, such as here, a year one. Yentimi kasa wo ye UNC di ntina wo ba.
Yeah.
Wo ye first one support we ntina wo ba. And as a one support we nti awo ebra ye no wo ko join UNC so at as here e form new party ya ye mount and as ye mount position bia ni nwa papa so mo timi yes ah. Eno nti ene ma yitimi build it.
Okay.
So why show pending for alleged tenom omoachi omo akoti UNC. Yeah.
Why na for na UNC leaders ni bi?
Oh, UNC leaders no. Professor Dubai.
Okay.
He was with UNC.
Nana akufo-addo.
No, Nana akufo-addo was not with UNC.
Okay.
He was not. Okay. Next week me ba Bible boy UNC for leaders ni nyina the natural.
Okay.
So General Fifa was there. So I say a lot of these Ashanti we know penifo no di anymore. Penifo na e di UNC anymore. Ashanti for.
Yeah, build a point no from brand because
until let me move from there. Until almost I can make it sure say that dichotomy UNC and the new party no more form no a bear system. So that we identify so we UNCD and or the correct Ukrainian evaporated. It never occurred anywhere. To we moved in unison. When anti person the young ones no cheers say
of I remember futua ya build the biba na ya be baso and say from President Kufuor no.
Yes.
Owie na Nana akufo-addo buy.
Yes. Kufuor a win in 96. We win 96 no. Or buy no.
One win general election.
One win general election. So what you there. And now no. Oh, who said the near city? Now almost first who said election before 2000 before the 2000 election.
Early Congress.
Early Congress, because in 2096, yeah, 96 the year of election. Yeah, said the America for the year, I'm say July. Now, yeah, nipa.
No, affect him one.
Oh yes,
okay.
Because if you are in opposition, you won't have time to campaign.
Okay. It's not some in term.
Now, as I say, in term.
96 more in term. 2000 no.
No, 2000 yeah. Kufuor manage. Satan now onya moment onya ayi kakra. Oma ultimate yay Emma yet to be election no
interim
in 98 via elected executives new year in August 1998 other September or October
and I'm elected flag bearer
and elected flag bearer so I'm not 2 year would in the hop
okay
they found by and you elected flag bearer so what you say
then Kufuor won
still with that Nipa 2,400 there, you know, Nipa Kakreb, Nana Akufo-Addo got close to 700 votes.
Okay.
So what I say. Then we come to Kufuor wins, we go to 2004, no problem, 2004, no election. Then 2008, we go Alan Kufuor, Alan Nana. So what I say. Nana couldn't make the 50%. Legon. He couldn't make the 50%. But at that time, the whole this atmosphere say Kufuor a support to Alan Martin. There's no two ways about it. All right? Or support to Alan Martin. And everybody, a lot of us knew that was his candidate. So what I say. Until now, the other 16 were not happy. And during the Congress, ever because second round, unanimously, all the 16 agreed. He said, "Ombetwa Gezi and Ombetwa Gezi Alan Martin," because he was a supporter of. He was supported by President Kufuor. That was the only reason that thing came.
Because President Kufuor
right. The establishment candidate said Baumia and Subabai. So what I say, establishment candidate. And the Ambassador, Alan Martin had no choice but to withdraw.
Because now a party in no support Nanado.
Party in our support Nanado at that time. But to withdraw. Indeed, you free home.
Offer I said the Okabe, Semitiani year. Na momentum anamodeba after forming the party. Na moba I said group na banning na no do be na twitwi background because we group am bentim timi betem ho ase na mo common.
Right, because almost all the leaders were in Crawford. Almost started party no the UP4 ne PF4. So what you say. So they had an objective to win power. So ntokwa masa it wasn't there. Ohokra enche eba kwa na eko. So
Mami Musa say me ebinum argue say then comes President Akufo-Addo,
right,
who brought in Dr. Bawumia na onka ho said the more ban.
Yes.
Na omo ebinum hu ne say eno a be create problem looking at baby obel de ade na de ban wane time wa omo fa Dr. Bawumia's running mate issues a shase ora ken raise issues say departing mu dada na yenye obi ema oma me running mate and President Akufo quickly came in and obe calm attention to omo phone omo nyina omo te ase ebinum adwen om say eno no na be create problem wa enei akwai say old folks na eba no efin say ase the anamode eba no wakati no kwem ama bibi foforo asesa oni sa for no be adwen.
That is true. I agree to that. So what you say. Enunti na me pese me refer to 1992 formation of the MPP.
Okay.
The difference between UNC and PFP people coming together to form MPP. So what you say. And the Nana Akufo-Addo akofa with Bawumia Abba.
Yeah.
We've stayed with him for what? 17 years. So what you say? Should we still have something against him and said no on Kaya?
Okay.
So some more determination which he said here 1992 for one form MPP no yeah. This issue should not come up at all.
Okay.
Tim Shawamian there is C 1992. Yeah, intima party ni jina no. Na yam fasa anto na ene sa won kan ye ho on no ye say na yin free ho
Almost where I can say oka ho but enru no so no.
no yin free ho.
Okay.
Let's take it away. The only reason I walk as a enru is because he came in and he came from nowhere. That's the argument.
And I know any sound argument.
It's no sound argument. So power dear. So what you say? He said any free mo. Bibi o bet me ade aka say because of A B C D ntino say do kwa e be dey. You be lose. But then can say what kind of that's right. About that is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Because eno ena Emma want you no ewo ho ase ya no unity no emma no. So but there's nothing you can do about it.
Because political party there to say car I trotro o ko nyina ne nkrofo.
Nkrofo bem ne nkrofo ko. Little for instance he was not an MPP member.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything should push us to see as one person or flag bearer. Are you going to tell him, say, oh, yeah, MPP, the internet is a flag bearer? Are you going to tell him that? But he been with us for what, 23 years?
Yeah. Or come on before can who be.
Or come on before can who be. Yes, on your mother before Ango Jasro. But the constituency before I say, no, one crown one yet, I didn't you can follow no be at the MP. And the constituency, no, what said you be a binum take it about me, son and the constituency force will be take it a phone. So what I say, the BB not problem. But when you go there, you don't see it. The media, the American in the say, so if you have something against Bawumia, fine. But don't use the argument to say on kaya ho ani yakofa naba enunti ene sese Yeah, man, leadership. No. That argument, you know, we said, yeah. And yet, I just said, oh, go against the 1992 for
a chassis.
I'm emphasizing that because UNC was a big break. Party much said 10 leaders. And what party no more? A coy. So I say one more started party from 1957. They was split both in Ashanti region and in the southern part of the country. How many are split? But
of idea na MPP adu baby adu sese.
I don't me trawa na me dream. Where do you put the blame? Of course, before you can put the blame, I saw who the NT Amaya Basa said to go to Parliament and lose 80 and lose just almost every region. As far as I'm concerned, you lose your Ashanti region.
Yeah. Or seats a free moon Sunday.
Right, I just said we'll lose Pepe. Okay? And the reason to me is bad governance. I'm over. Bad governance.
From why part? Because governance is different from the political party now.
Bad governance is from the government. It's not from the party. Because the party is in power. You have the this is the executive power. You can't say corruption if you say party now corruption. Okay.
Governance.
You can't say unemployment will be as a party now accuracy unemployment. It goes to the man who has the executive power. Okay? And it's the same thing happening. I am if we say what has happened to MPP, it has never happened in Ghana before. Let's look at NDC in 1920. They lost heavily, but not as bad as ours. So what I say. Why did you think create loot and share? So what I say. In every aspect of our life, no, they were down. Our unemployment was through the roof. Isn't it the same thing that happened in MPP time?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
2024, 2022,
me, as far as I'm concerned, we lost the election from 2022. Everything we're doing after 2022 was trying to reduce the damage, a better way, to pick up something. When at that time, fuel price went 23 cedis per liter. 23 cedis per liter. Now, a dozen, the price of 1 gallon in 2017 January. 23 cedis per. Yes, the price of 1 gallon 2017 January was about 18 cedis. Now, yet me around the country now, price of fuel I could do 23 cedis. The cedi went to about 17, 18. It was there, there at that time, that even people who even supported akufo-addo started criticizing him.
Yeah.
Yes. Some people can say, you catch them.
And I'm one
So it's mainly good my friend of good governance. So we are good governance. And then we na NC. The only place a party the bell swatch as here. Primary section process no. Electoral process. Say you selected MPs. And this time, Sikanwa ye try to the delegates, no, they are extraordinary. Almost is
too open.
And too open. So that is a reflection of bad governance. But where did you get all that money from?
And once again, party in the election. Why do you?
No, that is what I'm saying. This is where the party.
Okay.
Problem is that the party structure also contributed to that. So what I say, party structure contributed to that. Now, I don't think we have even made any effort to solve that one. And it's going to happen again. Amofa, we haven't made any effort to solve it. Last week, these amendments now increase constituency delegates by more than 50%.
I mean, kind of few messages now, and to also, it is bent but not broken. We in the MPP have to reorganize and re-strategize, and surely the brand MPP will be accepted to Ghanaians again. Kwesi Reynolds, ewo aguna odoben ena odewe by. And this one says, good morning, my brother. How are you doing? Adam mehoye. Another loss. How deep will this great party continue to sink? Is a question. When will the bleeding stop? How long will the damage continue to bite? You continue to ask questions. Who will rescue the party? The party has lost the moral high ground, which made it attractive in the past. It is time for a serious reflection and so searching individually and then cooperatively. The heart of greed, lies, malice, arrogance, selfishness, hatred, and entitlement mentality must be replaced by a heart of truth, modesty, humility, selflessness, genuine love, concern for others, and the desire to work for the common good and well-being of the party. Openi medase se onso ode ababe kahum. Ma Yemfa or say Kwame says, even though the government in power had power hand to win the Akwetia by elections, the past MPP government contributed to our defeat. Kwame Suntia. Or say Kwame, that's say also ode abekahum. Pasolo says, President Kufuor supported Alan, but he did not make it force like we are seeing today. Okay, also that's it. Also, Ora Benjamin Pra ewo Agbuba. Openi, Mameno Asian, he says, Wafa. This is teaching us the real history of MPP. Ofa is teaching us the real history of MPP. People were of the opinion that at Legon 2000 delegate conference, Alan withdrew because he knew that he would lose the second round voting. Ofa has told us the real reason for Alan's withdrawal. Anyway, I have always maintained that there is too much democracy and freedom in the MPP, and this must be checked. Samu, of how is the freedom MPP party?
I've said it so many times, I'm going to say it again. MPP, we are more Catholic than the Pope.
And do you know,
oh yes, we are more Catholic. We are more Catholic than the Pope.
I didn't hear.
I don't know, because of our upbringing. So, because of in the midst of hostility in the 50s, Kwame Nkrumah, our people stood firm and they never changed. They spoke their mind. I don't think I'm in opposition for 30 years now. But almost can party no. Because of this, please, I don't believe that. Look at NDC. In 2000, they lost power with J.J. Rawlings. They won a by-election and lost every by-election in their stronghold. Nitu's place.
Yes.
Yeah, Nitu, that position.
Candidate or who we know.
One. That position was held by Ibn Chambers.
Okay.
Dr. Ibn Chambers. Did you want it? Yes. All those places, a lot of them.
They NDC stronghold.
They NDC stronghold. We won. We don't goes any MP NDC for platform near UCT. Ye name the Omokaya during that time. And I named the Omokaya in 2017.
And as someone discussing the said
about discussing with you. And the officer everything was okay for them. They went through this before. And I believe just like the guy in the car and they said, I had a chair and so we will get back. Now dear Bamaya back. Pa the performance of this government.
NDC.
Yes.
And a candidate model any candidates hold on be you.
Candidate account. Such as here. Candidate account. But the performance. Officer John Mahama. Getting a John Mahama be president view. Because MPP we did extremely bad according to the electorate.
Yana sana neti.
And Yama, Missy Yakaya, Yadi two Kwame Nkrumah. The same Yamani Yakaya, the two Yapamo, and akufo-addo MPP. The same Yama. I'm a Kwame Nkrumah so meaning say,
Milk and Amopia.
Milk and a situation on Palan can be fear bunking. So you're new stage now. Such as here, your infrastructural development and policies, such as here, a better maintain in power. We haven't reached that stage. Because when you introduce that stage, there's no way an akufo-addo and MPP would have lost election in 2016, 2024. There's no way. Because a Juan and akufo-addo, they are good family. I've said it so many times. Said yes, I say, see, and I bet to Kwame Nkrumah. See, bet him, Yankee, bet to this or Mammy Dia Subio. So I say, some years down there, we do the same thing to the akufo-addo. Because if we can forget what Mahama did.
Yes, I didn't buy it.
Yes, I didn't buy it. Why? Because MPP, according to the people, did extremely bad. The same goddamn thing now, reasons I did two Kwame Nkrumah, yes, sorry, Gina, who two Kwame, the same thing.
First 2012 about performance now the Behenanado dia or Adia Chenanado.
At all. He can't compare John Mahama's administration to that of Nanado. Because we have done so bad.
Oh, can say, but
yes, yours. At that time, the governance at that time has been so bad. Was corruption worse than when Mahama was there? Corruption was it worse than when Mahama was there?
Catch them.
So as I say, it wasn't. But when the people were expecting, say, "Oba," so as I say, said the wakan, say, "Oba."
Bet you woman.
That's how bet you woman cry. What dear? Remember corruption, no? So as I say, because it's work of them. That's a bad number for perceiving corruption no wa. Because I say, "One makranga." Satan we are free back on the way. You are free back on the way. She said, "You are in the here." So I say, because I say, "Yes, sir." Can you enter necessary MP before you lose at the way I was working?
Where's Wogon?
Yes, getting a lose. Almost for the first time we lost on Legon campus, I've been told.
Yeah.
Almost all the students went through free education. All of them. Okay, now so I say mom. They say, what twaba against you? Dear Nima twaba against you.
So be a man to me and come as a me.
Dear Nianti me and come as a me. You can ask me, but bad news sell more than good news. Our fact, bad news. Again, yan a dwelling time you buy, yan can yan listed projects I policies said you have from a in future.
Yes, for example, students, and then yes, be more expected from your students also more better.
No, what I'm saying is when you're free education. At least on your BBA crown, so your Bible can be and coming to me by school.
Yeah.
The mayor day met to Aman. As a man can say, Asaman kese. Go there. Obu roads in asphalted.
Yes. Almost now.
Some people are crying for roads, and voted against MPP. Obi enya roads, alleys, now asphalted. They voted against MPP. For the first time. For the first time.
The Ghanaian voter,
that is that they're looking for good governance, corruption, ahomaswo, unemployment, sikani yeboto, and yamabuayading, sitting in there 4 cities and they 15. These are the things they are looking for. Hey, shut up.
Interesting. 107.1 Oman FM there 2 TV. Me know of Agyapong and I didn't comedy Edia Amufabuachi. Auntie Gloria was Sakumon and she says, Ofa always hits the hammer right on the top of the nail. He says it as it is. NPP divided we fall, united we win. Let's get together. Good morning. Auntie Gloria Edasi say anope utie. Of a young queen, but answer no mamin kai man for say Franco Trading Enterprise for NIA adum. Yeah, day to this agenda at the Ebro. Mr. Ope appliances at toi. Company back when I was do hobo me Franco Trading Enterprise. Main office no other braka on the rock the cinema and the fair anymore. Kind of Shannon so family. Oko online francotrading.com. When you money na o to now see family o fear any problem. Omo the CCTV cameras and swaba corner ko pay bito. Phones and accessories, afi TV, air conditioner, and near me to say appliances in Franco Kwana Gana and the air toning in the free sense. Here my receipt, or problem back one now the back, kind of Shannon so. Omo outlets ne doso, into Mr. Frey. Na yanyo so, wabi to be a problem about home for my also can wasem. Obina Kamwati, Nipano, Bikrana, or no so akofa appliances, Crabia Biguba, Bino, or Person, or say, so what the other say problem bar. Just call 0555 93 93 11. 0555 93 93 11. Number no be 0555 93 93 11. Or outlet no doors on fra. Baby a wujina ne be direct to baby a beko a wonsa e beka e product ne bi kai na hye ne so fa. Of course upon yanko anim.
Yeah. And GB the make culture MPP for the say. Yes, we are done. You're out. See I started say Obia can reorganization as see a change any day. But who can say as see a change as say a doyer hono. Na ukojina baby. Now Fred radio. Now can say one fa one twaba ma Kenya. One fa Kenya ma yen twaba. One fa barumia ma yen twaba. A bed then a unity now open on Saka. And that's a family boy. A better unity now open on Saka. There's nothing wrong with saying say you're quiet baby or biasi and fa Kennedy Mra. Okay. And that's what BRC and Bahama, Baumiamra, and that's a Agyapong. And give me someone before, Mummy and Tia the Omokana, the Antwaba Maui. It's fair enough. So, but would you now money your objectives? I see I'm fat, we are my young Twaba. That's why we are a 7 hour. And I said, Nipan was a Bufani and Fanamra. Yes, I'm far before my own twaba. Okay, Jediabu Faba. Nessa make up Nessapo. Muslim for family money and Fabu Famra. This I'm Fabu Faba on twaba. This year, Diabu Faba. Mima twaba.
Say, me kwako candidate na me twaba ni bia. For example, my brother to be Okono.
Yes.
Yeah, we say my brother na me hwe na yemfa any candidate obi wa bonten no obusa ourselves akorasa by party or we move for over the years acquire a fast yi candidate e dey na me hwe emfa enkoto abanyi candidate obetumi awene power my dey na we can share.
Well, the Mecca Cecilia the bebusa say what is the objective of a political party?
Winning political power.
Winning political power. So your decision, you know, must be based on any power of say to abamana. You be win power.
Okay. You didn't quite Ghana for Virginia.
You didn't quite Ghana for Virginia. At the moment, that's the only advice I can give you.
Okay.
And I'll talk about it after ya veterinary na ya determine nipa understanding. You see, I say nipa 5 now filing.
Yeah.
5 no, it's obvious I'm now be qualified because only 2 per and they new. Adichu and Brian Agyapong. So
Yes,
I say
yes.
these 2 no were former ministers. If you are a minister, you can be head of state.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
be. Yeah.
They are both MPs. If you are an MP, you can be head of state. And so state in Mra and you debate veto and you're gonna form Mra and you're MP form Mra. And you can assume say be qualified. MPP the any I am Mra, you beat me a weave. They said they wave my Belmiano. We can wave. But state in Mra the young to me and wave. Yeah, the state in Mra a candidate, an aspirant at Tunchenda, one with him no.
Yeah. President Kufuor time no.
2008, Captain Nkrabia.
Oh, won't come back to.
Right, 2008, Captain Nkrabia. Yeah, the state law.
Yeah.
And they're disqualified. Such as here. Kwame Piani. State law. Or manamra and you're disqualified.
Well, presenting a state law, no be chill or kwem or bra, more than a custom candidate.
Right. And the or minor emra and you're the bet you. The women in our Macassa woman, my MPC da, such as here. And the automatically on qualify. No, and grab your father and why MP. No, a minister as one qualifier. Who names are one qualifier. But he was an MP and a minister. And it is very possible, say, Sabia New Year or Monko be there, so as here. And be a state law be a state law be a bit me a disqualify. And the man can say, trade ye a guaranteed, see a qualify. 2 now cano and a veteran and a bachelor.
Also,
you still have 5.
No, without we are not going to vote. Disturbs the party in 2024 and must be seized. I agree with Ofa Kwabena Sapon. Also for Penny Bipa, Yamfa we are ma, Yantoba, Yamfa we are ma, Yantoba, Midis and Nona, or can one 7, no, so, no vote. That was an American. From what of saying, Ghanaians are not very much interested in infrastructure, but what will be in their pockets and what they will eat. Infrastructure, 7 year quite
free SHS and buy, I have free insurance in the so what?
I ask them. Yeah, that's exactly what Honorable Ken has been advising, that people should stop no Ken, no vote calls because it doesn't bring unity. Very mature leadership indeed. Doc also hear that.
Well, then what I was saying in the say. No, say manto platform so we share and call for and that's why a campaigner. All advice we say no can no vote no yenya can. What the most can say Ghana for say Mufa Kemra. So what you say and the yen cheer the Ghana for air can. No munya side because if the man himself is saying that and yet so we can no vote. We can no Baumia no vote. So no can no vote for the Canada door. I say no Baumia no vote. No can no come for the Canada door. Or no says I didn't yet. That's an call for Casa. Now one to me I in our platform so
what kind of public lecture.
That's right.
I just said men the old Banama catch was a panina semi and cancer and me manka.
Don't America so when opportunity be
a chronicle can baby I bet I
see season. When opportunity be so until America says when opportunity now no more casa. No I remind you of mum free side away. Then boom Momfa came radio. Mama yen cheer the Ghana for air cannon. And they are more enticing, appealing, such as here. Than say Obakaso, man for now, my yen twaba. Debbie.
But I say, of a way, bet me I possible. I will be glad if MPP changes its decision not to contest Tamale by-election. The people of the area need what was given to the people of Akwetia.
I'm over. Amofa.
Tina Augustina
Amofa.
Ya carry a bit me a change your dream.
Oh, I say a bit much. I say some filing nominations, Granby. But what I'm saying in this, I dare see an yeah. And no tea, and I say, as a party, it means sympathizer with them.
Okay.
So what I say.
And 20 penny for the dream.
100%.
Okay.
And I'm always say, MPP since 1992, they contested every by-election. Every by-election. In our a baby a yen niveau sukrano, you contested. You withdraw from by-election. This year, Timmy, withdraw. Ya say, I'm quiet. As soon as said the NT embassy echo.
Okay.
Yaram because of Mukwam that is bullshit. What do you mean by a quiet
But Bob on Chamber can say, wouldn't tea and Persever contesting at a but this only being so explanation and could be much more. Don't want him say parties or monko.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. So now a warning to yeah. And then tea and the car say yanko. And yes, it be entra. Okay, are they why you say all right? The same, I think it's the same constituency. See a coy. Why you say the free MPP, a free NDC, across the bar MPP. Such as here. On the old one, who's the old one need to be cross the carpet. And the way Parliament no cross the carpet, you say, hey, this time we just idea.
Well, Ransford says, MPP lost 95% to John. It's because of the economy. The prices were so high, even we, the businessmen, suffered a lot. Secondly, 5% the delegates conference, which people were given TV, fridges, and so on. Ransford, again, if Mahama performs very well with the economy, it will be very difficult for MPP to come back. But if he fails, then Ghanaians will reject the NDC come 2028. Ghanaian electorate does not depend on project, but the economy. Ransford, on also Najune.
You say what I'm saying, and the moment my young say something has happened to us, say, intimate and sorry. No, the future is bright. Yes, you lost no a dozen. If you look at a place like Ahafo, we got only one seat. Brahafo, we got two. Buri East, we got one. So the whole of Brahafo, we have four. That's never happened. Look at Western region, Western North and Western South. I don't think we got more than 4 seats from there.
Sad.
Didn't make us say, "Mene na akufo-addo." Ka mebwene ho a kosi se, you betru me. So what you say? I'll lift you up. So now any role be a be play. If the people have to tell, if the people tell me say na kasa wo na we a mistake, and as one anya adwuma ye ntini ayesi, I'm prepared to say it so that the party can get up. Yes, the party can get up. That we haven't lost, say, we are not yet out. And here may see now, say, I started the rebranding, reorganization, this. You cannot reorganize such as here. Yeah, won't you me and go through your internal reorganization. Internal reorganization in their starting with election of the flag bearer. Fine. For instance, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I don't agree with that decision. It's not good for us. But sir, and microphone at the Abba. And this year, change ya, yena, yamfaya drink because if you are, they are back, say, a big elected internal managers of the country, of the party. That is where the reorganization and new direction echo. God, and no one more be no. So what you say? The one be and the best say, your system, ye koye nim. So what you say? This is also percent obi say, oh, we have to clean the slate. If you want to clean the slate, let's say a election. Now start returning the same people there. Have you cleaned the slate? Whom do you blame? Me as well blame me. When you have an opportunity, what Kasawa Bantina says all clean slate, you know. As I say, a new thing altogether. So they back starting a new path. And the party now opportunity starting from January 31st up to the June or July 2026. These are the leadership who are there. Now we are going to see how we will change them or keep them to take us through the new path. Now, that's how they say, you know. And you don't blame anybody if you go and vote for the all leaders now in place, right from January 31st until December, until June. Don't blame anybody. Don't come and say the party has imposed this person on us. The party now opportunity
to either choose and I change.
Yes, retain or change.
Retain or change.
So it's up to you. The party that will make me a National Council for Women to be BBU. And the young to me Kotwaba make him you. That was very important. Young to me Kotwaba no way. They are bar. They say the same leadership now. What the catch there say? Why impose leaders on this?
Of Ameda Semebre no ko. They didn't the Kwabna support. Thanks for coming. Production team so you na say. One my MCR Ejano na ehede yadamwase na one so I studio ha say Elikem Elda Kwesi Ninsi Monso yadamwase. Medin ede amufa bwachi nyame yad mo channel pa ebisha.